Hey, what's going on, guys? SeeJayAre here today with another pickups video. This is the stuff I've picked up over Christmas and Boxing Day, Boxing Week sales. Here in Canada, we have Boxing Week. For those of you in the States, probably don't know what that is, but it's basically Black Friday. We get Black Friday and Boxing Day. They have Boxing Day in the UK, I know that. Anyways, these are some of my Christmas pickups. Basically just the stuff that I've picked up over the last couple of weeks. Getting right into this, I guess I'm going to show, where should I start? A couple days ago, or last week, I picked up a new controller for the Xbox One. It's the Lunar White. Sorry, I'm still trying to figure out. I went back to my original camera. I'm using the Canon 70D. Gives a much wider angle of the game room, which I really like. But I'm still trying to manage the settings with the new lighting here. So looks like the white balance might be a little bit off. So it might be kind of tough to see that. It's a little bit bright. Anyways, Lunar White Special Edition controller. It's the one with the headphone port, which leads to my next pickup here. Anyways, this probably is my favorite controller that I've ever had. I'm a big fan of the Xbox One controller. It's tough. I would have said that I like the PS4 controller better. And I have said that in the past. But this new one, it's got a nice texture on the bottom here. It's a matte finish. It just feels really nice in your hands. And I always put these controller nubs on there. They're just cheap ones from AliExpress, but I really like how they feel. I have them on all my controllers. Picked up another deal, Boxing Week. I picked up a set of Sennheiser. These are the HD 558s. Basically, I picked these up for a number of things. For my turntables, for just kind of monitoring while I mess around on them. Mainly for making YouTube videos so I can plug into my audio interface on my Mac and edit videos so I can get a more accurate playback of the sound of my videos. Playing it through the computer speakers, you really don't get an accurate idea of how it's going to sound on these videos. So then after I ordered them, I actually found out that these are one of the better headsets for the price for gaming. They produce a really realistic sound. The bass on them is fine. The one downfall, they said, they're not super bassy kind of headphones. They are open ear headphones. I believe it's called open ear. So it does leak sound and a little bit of sound can get in, but man, these are fantastic. I think they retail for 280 bucks and they were on for $99.99. Extremely happy to have these. I've kind of rediscovered listening to music through headphones. I used to do it when I was a kid. My dad was a big hi-fi stereo guy, reel-to-reel, all that kind of stuff. And I used to lay on the floor as a kid listening to music with headphones, and it's been a long time. It's probably since then that I've had a nice pair. So yeah, Sennheiser 558s, absolutely extremely comfortable, really good headphones. Really happy with these. Check them out. They're on Amazon. I don't know if the deal's still on, but also picked up on Amazon. You guys think this is weird, but super happy to get this. This is a little handheld vacuum. Which I want to use for down here. You can see here. It extends. It's got a little tool here. Great for just cleaning up and not having to haul out the whole entire vacuum, cleaning off consoles. Basically like an easier way of dusting, cobwebs, all that kind of stuff. I'm in the basement, so there's a lot of like creepy spiders and stuff down here. So I'm pretty happy about this. All you do is open up the side and empty it out. Pretty sweet. When you get to be my age, you get excited over little handheld vacuums. That was on sale for 69 bucks, regular 120 or something like that. So, let's see what else. Same day I picked up the controller, picked up, Rise of the Tomb Raider. I am absolutely loving this. I put about 5 hours into the previous Tomb Raider and really liked it, but just never went back to it. I'm hooked. I loved it right away. It's the perfect, I'll talk about this more in my, this will definitely be my top 10 games. I'll be filming my top 10 games of the year video probably this week sometime. The great thing about this is it's a nice mix of open world and structured campaign. Like it kind of leads you in a direction, but it gives you a lot of open world areas, but it's not completely open world. And I'll talk about that more in my top 10 games, my ideas on open world games. I've kind of learned that I'm not a fan of open world games. So Rise of the Tomb Raider, highly recommend you pick this up. I picked it up for $49.99, which is probably the sweet spot. I ordered this I ordered Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel. This is the Vita version. It's an RPG by Xseed. I have Legend of Heroes. Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky is one of the better RPGs in the PSP. You can see this is the special edition. It's still sealed. I actually own the digital version. Legally, I own it now. But when I originally played it, I played it on my Go, and I just downloaded it. To my modded PSP Go. Definitely one of the better RPGs in the PSP. Really old school. Fantastic. Anyways, this is one of the follow-up games in this series. Trails of Cold Steel. I ordered it through Amazon. Had that deal in Canada. Pre-order 2 games or more, you get 30% off the pre-order. So this ended up being like, I think $40 after tax. Something. It was pretty cheap. It's got some pretty cool stuff on the inside. Nothing special. Really nice art book and a pin. But anyways, Trails of Cold Steel. Standard RPG, JRPG from what I'm playing so far. The thing that really blew me away from this game is the voice acting. The voice acting is really good. And that's kind of really holding my attention. Battle system's really nice too. Actually, I'm really enjoying this. And I've kind of been craving a JRPG. I know I should be playing Xenoblade Chronicles. A couple more deals through Amazon. Amazon had a whole bunch of sales on. Amiibos for $10. As most of you know, I don't collect Amiibos, but I've always wanted this guy. The Mario, this is the classic Mario. And then I always thought the Yoshis were really cool, so the only one they had was the pink one on for $10, so I decided to pick that up. I just like having a couple. Real quick here. Arcade Block came in the mail today. I'll be posting the video for this probably. This is Tuesday. This will go up Tuesday. Probably Thursday. You'll see the Arcade Block unboxing with the kids. Picked up a 360-degree tripod. This is kind of like a time-lapse timer, basically. It'll attach onto your tripod, and then you can attach your camera on top. And basically, you turn it, and it's a little timer. And basically, it'll make your camera rotate. So if you're doing a time-lapse, you can get like a 360 or whatever, 180, 90 degree. It'll basically, as you're doing your time lapse, it'll pan. So really cool item from AliExpress. I think it was around $20, but it's really well made. It's all metal, so kind of a cool thing to add to my camera gear. Another Amazon sale. Picked up the King of Tokyo. I've been meaning to pick this up for a couple years now, actually, and they had it on sale for $35. I think it usually goes for 55 or 60, so that was a really good deal. Check out Will Wheaton has a whole web series on board games, and they played through this. It's really that's usually where I go to check out a board game, and it was a really good one. I forget the name of somebody comment below if you know that series of board game videos with Will Wheaton. He usually has like guest players on, Felicia Day, those kind of people. A couple Club Nintendo figures here. I found some of the 8-bit guys, Donkey Kong. It's really hard collecting these. They're really releasing a whole lot of them. 8-bit Link, and I'm sure as many of you know with Amiibos, I don't know, like, where do you stop? At some point I'm gonna have to stop collecting these because they're just releasing everything. And then the 8-bit Mario. All I need now is the 8-bit Link. No, the 8-bit Luigi. More Amazon deals. I just kind of had the itch to buy something the one day, and I saw this game on there. It's Senran Kagura Deep Crimson. So this is a 3DS mature rated 3D fighter where girls, their clothes fall off as you fight, and it's got really insane, like, weird upskirts and breast physics. I don't know how good it is. I just thought it looked really weird and interesting, so I picked it up. And it's a mature rated 3DS game. There can't be a whole lot of those out there. I just thought it was collectible, and I'm definitely going to try it out. It's got a CD soundtrack in there. It's called the Double D edition. Very Japanese. Japanese developers a lot of times don't really care about sexism. LBX. I decided to pick that up. I thought it'd be kind of cool. It was $20, so I wanted to try it out. My buddy had it. I actually had it, but I never played it. I think I sold it to him because I just didn't have time to get to it at that point, and I didn't want to spend $50 on it. It's a level 5 game, so. And then I picked up 2 copies of Ocarina of Time 3D. They were on for $18. I picked up one for my nephew, then I just thought I'd grab another one. They were out of print. I'm guessing they're back in print if they were that easy to get for 18 bucks. So anyways, that's it for my pickups for the past couple weeks. As I said, stay tuned for the arcade block unboxing, which will be following this video. And then hopefully on Saturday, you will see my top 10 games of 2015. Thank you so much for watching, as always. Feel free to check me out on Instagram, Facebook. The links are below. And yeah, till the next episode.